Good morning everyone, happy Tuesday and welcome to a brand new launch. Now this is a super exciting launch because it's all about being able to personalise things with our fantastic alphabet dies. We're going to show you through all of these, but before we get to showing those to you, my name is Natalie Eagleton. I'm going to be the host for this hour. Lisa is producing the show. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
How are you for a Tuesday?
I'm not too bad.
It's good to know. And over in the demonstration station, she's got loads to do.
I do. Becca. Good morning, everyone.
How are
loads
you?
to do. I'm very good, but we will, honestly, we're going to have such a fun show.
I love dies like this.
Me
There's
too.
so many fun things to do. And we always say this, but you can always tell when the design team love a collection as well, because the cards and the samples that they made were absolutely incredible. There's so much variety in here. It's a very sort of like all over, a full rounded, like it's not, when we've done dies like this before, we did like a floral collection.
Yeah.
But this is perfect because it's great for women, it's great for men, it's great for everyone with the design that Stacey's chosen
100%.
to use. But before we get to it, we need to have a look at our Win It Weekly question. So this week's Win It Weekly collection is bringing you this incredible topper favourites. You're going to get 32 topper sheets in here, and there are actually some incredible designs in here, including that Cheers to You. You've got our bronze collection in there. You've got some safari in here. It's incredible. 5 lucky winners are going to win this, and all you need to do is answer this question. You need to like, share and comment. What country holds the largest tent in the world? Is that correct?
Yep.
Is that the question?
Yep.
Which country holds the largest tent in the world? Is it A, Kazakhstan, B, Canada, or C, Japan? What a strange question.
It was in honour of our tentfold card blanks.
Oh, well that makes sense now.
Yeah.
I was thinking, tents? Why tents?
Tents, yeah.
But do you know, like, share and comment for your chance to win. Right, let's get to it. Have a look at these fantastic card models. Aren't they so fabulous? And they're universal.
Yes.
So these dies you can use with your duo design paper pads. You could be using these with felt and fabric to, you know, personalise different bits and pieces. They're super, super fun. They're a great size. So whether you're making smaller cards or bigger cards, they're great for that as well. They're absolutely phenomenal. So let's have a look, because we've got a couple of ways to buy these today. First of all, we have the multi-buy. So the multi-buy is the best way to get them, because you are obviously going to receive all of the dies, and you're going to be able to get a huge saving of £16.50. So you're going to get 26 letters, and you're going to get the ampersand as well, so you can do your Mr. and Mrs. cards, bits and pieces like that. But look at the fun designs that we have in here. I've got 2 there. So these have got the most gorgeous dotty details all throughout. You've got embossing dots that run on either side, and then you've got the tiny little cut in dots that you're going to receive there, and you can see that on the metal perfectly. So you've got your A, you've got your B, you've got your C, and you can see how all of this design is perfectly printed into those dies to give you the best effect here. Even think about your vinyl as well.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to use these with your vinyl, so you're going to be able to personalise lots of different things here. But you're going to receive in this collection your full alphabet. I'm trying to make sure that I flick through them all and don't miss any of them out, because they do get quite stuck together. So you're going to receive all of those, and you are going to get your ampersand. We're coming to the end now. Can you say the alphabet backwards, Bex?
No.
My nana always used to try and teach me when I was younger. and it's one thing that I can only start from like the middle now.
Oh really?
I've not done it for ages.
At what sort of point do you start?
Like the
L.
LMNOP.
Okay. Oh yeah,
but,
LMNOP.
like backwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've not done it for ages.
I can do the NATO phonetic ones, like Alpha, Bravo.
All of those.
Yeah.
Well, you know, his skills there.
We've all
Absolute
got our own
skills.
skills.
You do. I mean, you never need to know the alphabet backwards, that's for sure. But you've got all of those there, £59.94. Now, if you don't want all of them and you want certain letters, then there's another way in which you can buy it as well. Individually, they are £2.99 each. But because here at Hunky Dory we like to give you lots of fun things, we are doing a deal for you as well, where you can buy 4 of these for £10. So if you want to buy them that way, maybe you're just wanting to get our name or an occasion, things like that, then you can buy it that way. So there's lots of different ways in which you can buy these cards. But let's have a look. I knew that was going to happen.
Have you spilt them?
I've spilt them. Of some of the amazing ways the team have used them. And you will see that we've also got some other dies on some of these cards that we will be bringing you later. This gorgeous one by Debbie has turned it into a gorgeous shaker card using one of the other dies that we have coming up on the show that coordinates so beautifully. I love the colours that has been chosen there. And then this is how you can use all of your dies, but you can make really small thin cards as well. This is a congrats cards. Bex, you made this one.
Did.
We've got a happy birthday to you. Donna's made this one. Donna's actually used the cut out details here.
Yeah.
Which is a really great way that you can be able to do them, because you could make shaker cards with like a full name and have each letter a different sort of colour. This is really cute as well. This card has been created by Claire, and it uses not only the gorgeous name, but also she's used the 6 here in the gorgeous balloons, and used some with our party time dies that we brought to you in December as well. So you can see how they're going to mix and match with not only the different sort of papers that you have in your stash, but also how you're going to be able to use them alongside other dies as well that we've got. This is a beautiful one using both the sort of cut out details and the cut in details to create a background on that one as well. This one here from Karen uses some of our essential collections in our stamps, and they're another thing which is perfect to add into your stash because you can use them alongside each other. This one's super, super cute as well, that Barbara has created using lots of fun craft card in that foil design. We still have some of that available on the website as well. And then this is an absolute beauty, not only for your card making, but also for gorgeous home decor. This is your home sweet home that Kirsty made. The frame is handmade and everything in here, so this is definitely something you could be making at home. But Bex, we're going to come straight to you.
Yes, we are. We're going to go with, like I said, we're not going to do too much sneaky peeking. So we are going to use those letters, and I've actually got my little book because I know there was a card nat that you particularly liked, and it's like, what a great technique. So let's do that then, shall we? Let's show that off. Right, so our little book page, I picked the Jars of Love because I didn't want to pick exactly the same one that I've done. And I've gone with, it kind of helps if you go with one with like a busy kind of print or design on there. So let me show you what I've done. I've literally just taken this jar here. We are going to build the background and everything else. But I've just literally simply put my letters in the middle of that the busiest part of the pattern is this sweetie jar. And you get plenty of pages here. I've got absolutely loads to play with, as always, with our little books. So I can spare them using them in this way. Right, so let's get them in our machine now. So I'm just going to simply, obviously you don't need the great big one. I was using the Big Shot this morning on my desk. So we can pop that through onto there. So just going to push that through now.
Good morning to everyone who's joining us on Facebook and YouTube today. Lots of people are loving the cards that have been made with this collection, and we are not surprised because they are absolutely beautiful, aren't they? They are so perfect for so many things. I wonder what things you guys would be creating with these personalised dies.
Oh, absolutely.
Let us know, because we always love to be inspired by everyone.
I think that's it. I think with dies like this and the opportunity to personalise them, you're just going to have such unique looks to like all of your cards. It's going to look amazing. Right, let's bring that in now to say, let's make a 4x6 card. That'll be really, really nice. So we'll bring this in 2 notches under, and then we'll find a little mat and layer. So what I'm going to start doing now is I'm going to take these letters off of here, and then I'm just going to simply, so as you can see, those have just gently cut out my little book page, and yeah, that is fine. Just need to, there we go. And then I've done exactly the same with this sheet as well, so you can see that. So let me grab those now, and then what you'll see is they leave that really nice pattern behind. It's so fun and vibrant. So we're going to just grab the rest of my other 2 letters here, and I'm just going to simply pop those out. Now they're nice and delicate because of paper. All of those little holes have come out, so I don't need to weed all of this detail, but honestly the detail in here is absolutely exceptional. So that looks like a proper little sweetie jar. So we've got that there, so we could lay that out in a few different ways. I quite like it like that.
Oh, this looks cool.
I could have it all the way down. I could do like a slightly bigger card if I change my mind. Oh my goodness. Right, let's build the background and then we'll see where we get up to. I think I am going to make maybe a 7x5 instead of a 4x6 and have something a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to grab
just to say as well, you don't get the matte and layer dies with the alphabets. However, if you are to draw around the outside edge of your die itself and then fussy cut that out, you will get perfect mats and layers for all of your alphabet dies, including your ampersand and the next lot of dies that we have coming up for you as well. So if you do want to sort of break up some designs that you've got there, then that's a really easy and fun way that you can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's super, super fun, isn't it? And as well, like you say, it just gives you that more option. If again you struggle with fussy cutting, you can actually just cut it out again and sort of drop shadow it as well, and then that'll give you that matte and layer. So I've taken some more pages of my little book, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these as almost like a sort of background element, and then we can put maybe like a band or something over it. So I'm going to grab my construction glue now. How excited are you for the new launch today, construction glue wise? Isn't it crazy? Oh my, it's crazy.
Got 2 on my desk, I've still not opened them. But yes, it is. If you are a lover of construction glue,
to tune in to Hobby Maker today. My goodness.
I mean, you might have already seen Liam's incredible VT, because it was something that we were absolutely loving watching on Monday morning. He was very demanding when I was there on Thursday. He wanted all sorts from me, but now I know why, because he was making his super fun VT.
I see. He is such a big fan of construction glue, isn't he?
I think everyone is.
Absolutely.
We can never have a bottle of construction glue in the samples cupboard, samples like room at
Hobby it's gone.
Maker. I probably take new ones every single time I go, at least once a month.
Oh wow!
I'll take new ones because they
just disappear.
The big boss at Hobby Maker, he uses it all the time. People are always coming in and taking construction glue from the cupboard because they absolutely love it.
That's crazy, isn't it?
I've sent, I think,
you sent
3.
6.
I think I sent 6 single ones, and I sent 3 of the bundles as
well.
Oh
wow! Well, we'll see how long that lasts.
Lots of glue there, but we'll see, because I very much doubt it's not going to last as long as we need it to.
I know. So I'm just going to take those 2 jars, and even though I've got 4 background pieces, you can be really, really nifty with your waste and your overhang and start bringing that back in like this here. Don't cut another jar just to fill in these little gaps. Use your waste, if you will. So again, we're just going to put this bit in with that little twine. We're just going to put that over there. And then again, we're just going to turn it round and cut off any remaining overhang.
These dies as well, for anyone who is asking, they are 4 centimetres by 2.9 centimetres. They're a perfect size to fit through your smaller die cutting machines as well. So if you've got your sort of smaller machines that you keep by your desk for all of your on the go projects, sort of adding little touches to your cards, then these are going to be perfect for that.
Oh, definitely.
Once you've got them out of the packaging as well, they're all going to fit perfectly inside your storage boxes.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you can get your full alphabet in one of those.
Yeah, or if you've got your die folders or whatever, they're going to be so great, aren't they? Right, I think we need a bit of something, maybe a bit of parchment. Do you reckon?
Parchment will be really nice because that's going to separate the bring out those colours. Oh, yellow.
Well, I just saw this.
That's going to work really nicely with the little
bright
pinks that you've got in there.
The bright little candies.
And you could have chose any colours, couldn't you? Purple would have worked. Your pink would have worked.
Green.
All of those sort of sweet colours, you could have picked any of those out.
So let's grab my trimmer. So best way to do this, I kind of like the distress look, but if I do this roughly, it ends up a bit of a mess. So I just use the arm of my trimmer.
It's a great tip.
So you still get that rough kind of edge, but it's neat. And then let's maybe do it, say, this kind of thick.
It's perfect for if you need it to be a certain size.
Yeah.
It gives you that option.
See, that's about right there, isn't it?
Yep.
So we're just going to sort of bend that over into place. Let's take that down now with some double-sided. And then we can just literally mat and layer it, pop those letters on, and we're all done. And then this is a really nice personalised card. And then again, you can, you know that if you personalise a card with someone's name or their wedding day or anything like that, they're going to keep it forever because it's so, it just means more, doesn't it?
It's true. I think personalised cards mean so much more. These dies are also great, like we say all the time, if you're making to sell and you take your essential book of sentiments to your stall so you can personalise them. How about taking these? It's going to...
Absolutely.
All your dies will fit in a little storage box. You just need your smaller machine. So you could literally personalise with initials, you could personalise with a full name. With what we've got coming up as well in the next part of the show, you could personalise with the actual birthday.
Yes.
So, we get all your... You can get all of your big number cards quite easily, can't you?
Yeah, of
course.
course.
You don't get all those little in-between ages.
No, absolutely.
Every birthday is worth celebrating.
Of course.
No matter what the age is. So that is what these dies are going to allow you to do.
Absolutely, 100%. So we're just popping some little skinny foam pad strips on here just to give these letters a bit of height and dimension. So again, we're just going to get one more little strip on here. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. It's just personalisation at its absolute finest. So I'm just going to snip into those and then just put this last little one just along here, and again I'll turn it round and snip off that side. There we go. So I'm just going to put that there for a second. So let's see where we're at with there. That one's stuck. So I'm just going now to just pop this really nice fun feel, and it's exactly the same technique but it's quite different. The other one I did was really soft and floral and it used the whole book page as a background. This one I've just done a bit of fussy cutting and bits, but it is the same technique. Like I say, go through your little books and find those little pages that will work for projects like these. I think I might need to just come in a little bit closer with those so that I can get all those letters across. I also kindly pinched Jane's name. I did ask her as well. And then...
But it's just great, isn't it, to show these dies are big dies when it comes to sort of letters.
Yes.
But you can still use them for the congrats that Bex did on that DL card.
Yeah.
On a 5x7, you've got a full name on here. And obviously it depends on what sizes you use, the different names that you're doing, but there's definitely a way that you could fit them all onto our different sizes of card blanks.
Oh, 100%. So I'm just going to go in now with some pink shimmer card just to finish this off. I am using shimmer card in my next demo a little bit, but I just thought, again, this was just in the room, so it just works so well to bring that, again, that extra candy colour in. And then we'll just pop that on a card blank. Okay.
I think it's really nice that you've shown how you can use these dies with things like little books, because you wouldn't necessarily think to get your little books out with things like this, would you? But like Becca's done here, cutting into them, showing how you can use like the textures and the patterns that we sometimes get in our little books, really shows off how you can use these two products together.
I think so, 100%.
Because normally you would just think, I'll get my adorable scoreable, I'll get my shimmer card,
your duos,
my duo tones, but you can do exactly the same with little books. I think it gives another life to your little books as well, which is really fun.
Oh, 100%. Right, I will find a card blank for this. Can't find one just at the moment, but let's prop that up and get that shown off as well. Oh, and the camera's back today.
The camera's
nice
back.
Colours.
What happened?
No idea.
It was all grey and gloomy. It's all summery, and I don't know
it's
where
all
that camera
bright
is, but
and
it's
fun
not
again.
in Preston today, is it?
Especially with those sweetie colours.
That is absolutely awesome. Thank you, Becca.
You're welcome.
I think it's such a good way of showing how you can use them, and again, using your little books, it's awesome. Right, if you love the letters, you're going to love the next bit, because we have all of your numbers for you. Again, we've got this different ways to buy, so you can get your full numbers and ordinals multi-buy. You've got 9 in total in here. This multi-buy is going to save you £5 altogether. So you can see you've got that gorgeous detailing in exactly the same way that you've got it in your letters, in your numbers. These are sized the same as well, so they are 4 centimeters by 2.9. That is the largest you will find. All of the others are obviously made to fit within that, but you've got all of your numbers running through here. I think the font that they've used as well is super fun.
It's so good.
On here you've got your 5, your 6 and your 9. Obviously we've put those together to save you a little bit of money. You've got your 7 there as well, your 8, and then you've also got your ordinals. So for all of your birthdays and anniversaries, you are covered with this collection. £26.31 if you're a diamond member. It's £23.68 for all of this goodness. It's incredible. Of course, you can get them individually, so you can get them for £2.99 each, or you can do that multi-buy of 4 for £10 alongside that as well. Some things that we thought would work perfectly with these designs are the colour block paper pads. Now, you will know that we have got 4 brand new designs to our colour block paper pads. We've got your neutrals, and you can get those in both silk and in matte. So you've got all of those gorgeous earthy tones in there, and then you've got some really nice sort of purpley greys in the opposite side as well. So you've got those ones that are brand new. We've also got your pastels colour block pads as well, so we've got both of them for you in your silk or your matte, depending on what your your preference of finishes on there. Then we've also got other things, because of course you can get your brights, you can get your vintage in there. We've got our frosted Christmas in both matte and silk, and we've also got our classic Christmas as well. So grabbing these is such an essential, because like Becca just did then, when she's thinking of different colours she can bring in, and there were so many colours in that sweetie jar. These are perfect, because you can specifically pick out the tones and the colours that you need from each pad. So having these in your stash is a real essential for any craft room, and currently they are any 2 for £9.98, which is a fantastic deal, isn't it? There's some fantastic card models as well that have been made using this one. This is so classy.
Ooh.
With your black and silver shimmer card. You can just see that on there, but using again a mix of the dies we've got on the show today and some of your incredible party time dies there. This one's really cute as well that Karen made using that beautiful duo design paper pad. One of the dies we've got coming up, you'll have seen these sneak peeked in a little bit on some of the cards, and then that bunting as well. Sometimes if you don't have enough room for your larger letters, then this is going to come in super handy. I love how simple and classic this one is as well, that Kirsty has created, using the cutout detail there just to give that sort of like embossed look, and then picking out that colour with that really nice matastic there. And then this is really cool as well. Perfect for those fun aged birthdays. Debbie's made this wonderful sort of pop-up card. You've got the sun at the top there, and then you've got that 3 as the really fun background design within that. And then another thing that Debbie created, which we absolutely love, and it just shows how versatile you can do this. You may have watched the show on Hobby Maker on Sunday and seen Nigel and Pauline with the fantastic alphabet book that Kirsty did, which is perfect for sort of learning. This is another way in which you can use these dies for sort of with kids as well. And don't just think about using these with paper. Obviously you can cut them from magnetic sheets, you can cut them from felt and things like that, so you can make lots of different elements. But this is sort of like a maths set, so you can do all of your different you've got all of your different signs here. So you've got your times, you've got your plus, you've got your divide, you've got your minus, and then you've got loads of selections of your letters, so you can do all of your sums. And I think it's such a great way of like fun learning, especially with something that for some people isn't that fun. So this is a fantastic set and such a good gift as well for birthdays and all sorts of ages. So if you want to grab your hands on that, you absolutely can do. Lisa, you've got a little sneak peek of what's coming. Do we want to show it now, or shall we show it after?
Show it after, because otherwise we've got nothing to show it.
All right, well, we'll show it after. What we do have for you though is two fantastic multi-buys there. So you can get all of your alphabets and your ampersand, and you can get all of your numbers, and you can get your ordinals. Together, that is going to come to around £86. No, less than that. 60, 70, yeah, about £86. So if you think about that, if you're a Diamond member,
I know
you're getting such a good saving. And this is the time where we've got dies which are a little bit more pricey. Use those reward points up. Use those reward points to bring those prices down on those bigger items that you know you're going to use all of the time. Right, Bex, so coming back to you for our second demo.
Awesome. We are going to use that colour block pad. I feel really tall today. I've got my heels on and okay, we've got that pastels colour block pad in the silk finish, and as you can see, I've already started cutting some triangles down. So we are going to do one of my favourite trusty techniques, and I've got my card blank with this one. I think we need to have a look at the stash in here after the show.
Get stocked up.
Get stocked up, absolutely. We need some of those nice tent-fold cards in here as well. Okay, so we've got some silver glitter card as well. I think I'm actually just going to cut another notch off here, because sometimes with glitter card I like a bit of a thicker matten layer than with the mirror. So we're just going to cut that. Let's cut another little notch off this ink me layer. And to do this, it's really easy to make the sort of Sunbeam background. You know, I've seen tutorials where they use dies and things, you really don't need it. So let me I've kind of grabbed my sort of mint green duck egg blue colour, my pale pink, and then that really nice dusty sort of cornflower colour. So let me grab, if you want to make this, let's just grab this sheet here. So what I've done really, really simply, if I just move these out of the way for just a second, I've cut them into 2.5 strips, because again, I quite like them chunky, but if you cut them to 2.5, it's the most sort of economical way to use a 8x8. Yeah, because you can get 3 strips rather than your 2. But you're still getting that really nice chunky look. So you get your 3 strips, you get your little half one, which again you can pop in for another nice easy background.
And then stamp onto that as well if you've got a little sentiment from your combos.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm obviously going to cut my length down as well. And then what you can do with your trimmer, and because the arm's completely clear, which we love, I'm going to line up these corners. Just going to tilt and twist that until I'm happy, and then just simply pop that in, and then you should get those beautiful triangles like what we have got.
Nice.
Yeah, so again, if you just do that over and over again, use 3 sheets of your paper pad, and you should have these just right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a sort of point to,
like a point of reference,
bring everything together. So I think if I put that there, it's roughly sort of in the 3 by 3 mark. So if we go there, sort of an X marks the spot, we're going to cover it anyway. Just put a little pencil point on there. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to simply just wheel them round.
Nice.
So I think I'm going to use, normally when I do this, I use tape across like all the sides. So I think that's what I'm going to stick to. Or sometimes I use, again, construction glue. Let's stick with that. And then
put construction glue on your background though, if you wanted to, and then you knew that.
Oh, and then you could stick, yeah, and then you're not getting any glue on your overhang.
All the other bits.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's sort of do that.
That technique again.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll just kind of roughly sort of stick that down.
Having your mat for this is going to be really helpful as well, isn't it? Because you can line up your,
you can, yeah,
all your
absolutely.
edges if you want to.
Yeah, for sure. So if we start sort of there, and then if I move that, yeah, just pop that there. And again, yeah, just keep going round, alternating your colours until you're sort of kind of happy. And again, just roughly placing those down. Keep going all the way round.
Such a fun way of creating a background.
It is, isn't it? And again, if you've got, maybe you've got sort of chunky strips or scraps, it's such a great scrap buster with all, especially if you've got a few different bits of scraps in your boxes that you just think, oh, how can I use them up? Honestly, strips, squares, sunbeams, anything like that, they are an absolute dream. So we're just gonna, again, just keep popping our glue on here and then just bringing them sort of back to the center point. I'm just going kind of round a bit more on here, and then we need blue again. So I'm just gonna roughly pop these round until we're sort of happy where they meet. I think I'm probably going to need a few more, but that's okay. Oh, wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. And then we're going with pink again. Perfect. So again, I'm just going to give all of that just a brush.
It gives you a really cool effect as well with the sort of circles that you've got running around that one.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's really, really cool. And again, you can just honestly do this with any colour. If you want to have like a gap in the middle so that you can have something showing through behind, you can do it that way as well. Obviously, it's starting to look a little bit rough now as we're coming to this point, but that's okay. We're going to pop something in the centre to sort of hide the workings. So again, we're just going to pop that on there. And again, keep going around. So again, it's absolutely by no means perfect, but once we've got all our embellishments on, it really won't matter. So again, a bit more each time, just onto our strips. And as you can see now, we've not got very much room left at all, so we're just going to bridge these together. I kind of half thought this would happen. I think I'm going to go in with, I'm going to just do these ones a bit skinnier. So I'm going to start overlapping these so that my colours don't, so that I don't have the same colour sat next to each other, basically. So I'm just going to glue the rest of this down in here. So I've got my blue, and then my green, and then so I don't finish with those two next to each other, I'm going to just pop that pink on the top. And again, nobody will really notice. So normally I'd probably set that to dry for a little bit, but we're just going to simply lift up, and oh, look at that, it's like a beautiful fan. So I'm going to grab my really big scissors. I've buried them under here.
Rosette.
It's like a little, yeah, or like a little pinwheel, isn't it? I don't normally do them this big, actually. So I'm just going to literally start snipping these, and again, don't waste it. And like you say, maybe glue in your sheet as well. You can get those sticky mitt sheets as well. They're really good. You can use these again because they haven't, like you say, they haven't got that sticky glue on.
And they're perfect sizes for cutting out your letters.
Of course, absolutely, 100%. So we're just going to just pop all of that overhang off now. Beautiful colour block selection. There we go. Okay, so like I say, it looks a little bit rough at the moment, but obviously once we get that all covered, it's going to be absolutely fine. So we are going to now pop that onto our mat and layer, just like so. So again, we've got that really nice big mat and layer on there, 3 notches. So we're going to pop some tape on there. get that all sorted, and then let's see what we can bring in to make this card. I'm going to have a sneak peek of these beautiful circles as well. I wasn't going to, but I think I just can't resist. So let's go in with these. Obviously yours will come in packaging. I've just got the sample with me. So I'm going to pop this on here, and we're going to, again, take that down with some...
Donna says you have made this layout look so easy, Becca.
Oh,
I think it's true, isn't it? She has absolutely shown you how simple it is to be able to recreate that type of a background, because it does look so fun, and it, depending on whether you use your pastels, whether you use your brights, if you use a bit of shimmer card or a pattern design as well, it's such a cool background, but it's one that often sort of like stumps us. We're not too sure the best way to create it, so Becca has really sort of simplified that for everyone, I think.
Absolutely. And obviously, like I say, I've not got the neatest finish in the centre, but that is just because of time. If I was going to spend a bit longer, you can also do it coming out from a corner as well.
Like a full sunbeam. That would look awesome, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, for sure. I'm just going to get our next colour down from here. So our next, size down. Yeah, that's that one, isn't it? So let's again bring in a bit of white to just soften that down, and then I'm going to go into my stash and pull out a number. I think this would be such a cute kids card, so I've just got my number. Let's grab 5. That would be so cute in that sparkly silver.
Will it fit inside your... Oh no, because you're going to use...
Yeah, that'll fit in there.
Will it fit inside the other glitter card, and then you don't have to cut another piece out?
Oh,
or even
yeah,
choose a
I can.
colour?
In fact, let me just squeeze that down, and then I can put it on the same piece. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it would probably fit inside, wouldn't it? And then
I was thinking, how much edge would it give you?
That'd fit.
Just so you... There you go.
Yeah, that's going to fit. Let's do it. Let's be brave. Let's live a little. Okay, let me grab the plates. Okay. So let's just pop this on here now. And then, oh, we need our white one as well. Let's pop that on. Let's just do all of it at the same time. Go through there and pop that on to the die cutting machine. There we go.
These are going to be perfect to use with all of your stickables collections as well. So for easy on-the-go sticking backgrounds, these are going to be absolutely perfect to use with not only just your sort of like plain colours, but all of those foil colours as well. We've got lots of stickables available on the website still. So if you're thinking how you're going to use these or what different designs you're going to add together, then definitely have a look on the website at our stickables selections.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect, isn't it? I think we've got away with that. Stickables is great, absolutely, and especially if you're doing those cards where you know, you just need that grab. Right, let's just see if I can get
being
this.
pesky.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's fine. So annoying. Okay, it's fine. I can put some gemstones around it. It's not a problem.
You know what you could do? Have you got your ordinals?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
Put your TH over it.
TH. Yes, I have got that. It's sitting on my next demo. Just bear with. My TH. Here it is. I got it.
And then that'll fit through your smaller one as well.
Yeah, in the mini. Right, let's pop that on. Let me just grab this little mini bad boy.
Your mini die cut machine's an absolute lifesaver.
Yeah, because they all fit
for dies like this.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you just doing individual ones, they fit
quite
through
a lot
perfect.
of your dies that we've got coming up as well would fit through those. I think your circles.
Your circles
you'd
might
probably
be
be able to get through 4 of the smallest ones in there, and I think with your rectangles as well. Again, maybe 1, 2, definitely 3. Oh no, your 4th would go in as well.
Excellent.
Definitely 4, maybe 5. You'd have to test the 5th one, but you can use them with all of your smaller dies that we've got coming up in that bundle.
Yeah, definitely. It's so great. Like I say, if you're just doing one initial, you can just do that at your desk with your little mini machine. It's perfect. So I'm just putting some foam pads on here just to give myself a little bit of height and dimension. And then again, I'm just putting my strips round here, just because we've obviously cut that weeded bit out of there. So again, we're just going to pop those onto there. We'll just curve that round. Okay, so, whoops. Pop it on there. Again, let's get this on as well with a little foam pad. We can just pop that there. And then again, a little skinny one on the top. Okay, perfect. So that should give me the coverage that I need on the top and bottom. So that can sit nice and centrally in there. And then we can pop that just on there.
Nice. Just
to sort of cover up that little pesky bit of tape that was on there. So I'm going in with my glue, just our normal purple glue stick. Squeeze that into there, just on there.
Definitely think glitter gemstones as well though.
100%. These look quite cute. Some really nice sparkly gemstones to finish.
Perfect with all of those colours as well.
Isn't it? Just that rainbow pastel. Oh, gorgeous. They are phenomenal. So let's just sort of put those kind of... Right, let me try again. There we go. So I grab a... We've got like no medium ones left on this pack. And then I'll grab one more onto there.
Nice.
Excellent. Right, I'm happy with that. Let's pop that onto our card blank.
Who doesn't need these dies in their life?
Aren't they fabulous?
They're so fun. I was just thinking of all the cool things you could do with like your with cutting them out of felt and then sewing them onto things, like making jumpers.
Oh, definitely.
Like personalised jumpers with like the names on, because they kind of have that
just going in with this.
Like American style font with them, don't they? So you could cut them out of white, and then you could like stitch them onto things to give you that sort of college like
baseball jersey type finish.
So fun.
Just going to pop that on there because it looks weird just fifth and then nothing. So I've just gone with the Just My Type pad. That is the perfect partner for these as well.
Yes, it is.
Because you've got like 5th birthday wishes, you've got wedding anniversary in there. So you can kind of mix and match them if you can't fit, you know, I'd never be able to fit that on with the die. So that's just going to sneak down there. And then there we go. That is our finished card. And
again, another card showcasing so many incredible techniques that you can bring into your card making. But these dies are so fun.
So fun.
You had a little sneak peek of them before. Becca's used them in her demo, but we have, to go alongside these, 2 brand new nesting dies. These are our Duo Dotty nesting dies. Now, all of our Duo dies have details on both the inside and the outside of your die, which means they're perfect for creating your apertures with, because once you've used your die to say cut a circle aperture out, you'll have all of that small dotty detail. Do you have your
yeah, the waist piece?
The waist that you've got, so we can show it.
Yeah, it has got that bit of tape on, but you'll be able to see
the... see with the detail that Becca's cut out here, that when you cut out your apertures, you're also getting that incredible detail on the outside of your cards as well, which makes them super fun, and everything coordinate perfectly. So we have got for you our rectangles and our circles. Now look how much metal you're getting here.
Oh,
look at that rectangle.
That is amazing.
It's absolutely huge. I'm positively sure that the largest die is around 6 by 8 if you're working in inches. It's 18.3 by 13.2 centimeters if you like to work in metrics as well. So much metal in here. We've got a multi-buy, which is £34.98. That saves you £5. If you want them all individually though, like you just want in the circles because that's what you will use the most, then you can buy them each individually for £19.99. But these are absolutely essential for working alongside these dies because you've got that incredible matched dotty detail throughout. You can use these for frames, you can use them for apertures, you're going to be able to use them to create backgrounds from. There's so many wonderful examples of how the team has used them. I mean, just as simply as this, creating that gorgeous detail with all of those little dots coming through with the colours that have been chosen there, and then that gorgeous Sam which has been put on. I loved this card when I saw it. It's so clever and really well thought out the box. It kind of has that sort of vintage style with the craft card that's been used and the inking. It also reminds me sort of kind of like a Thule box sort of station with all the different designs that have been created on there as well. Uses all of the brand new dies, so you've obviously got the wonderful rectangles in here, you've got the numbers and you've got the words, and add in little touches like the gorgeous banners that we brought to you, and these here as well are your presents, just used completely different as panels. It's really cleverly put together, isn't it? But an absolutely fantastic make. Let's see, Claire made this one, but we absolutely love it. The choices of colours as well are fantastic. We've got this super fun one as well. I don't think I've seen this one, and I'm not sure how or why. Debbie made this one. Look how cool this is.
That is phenomenal, isn't it?
So fun, because not only have you used the die to create the background and mix and match those colours, but then you've brought in a focus point by just adding like an aperture in there with the get well wishes. And of course she's also used that paper pad that Becca's just used. You're just my type for that dear friend sentiment. So fun. I did not see this when it came in, but I'm absolutely loving the retro colours she's chosen. Another fun card that I absolutely love is this one that Claire created as well, using the circle dies to create flowers from.
So cute.
It's a really clever way. So when we bring out these nesting dies, there's always different ways we can think outside the box to use them, and this is definitely one of them. Again, using those gorgeous matte-tastics and those inking techniques to really give this some dimension, and I love the fact that she's also used the circles to create apertures along the front. It gives it such a fun look. And then another way to use your backgrounds as well, this one that Karen has created is super fun, and it uses those circle dies to create little rounds that you can add to the front of your cards, and a really fun background there as well, using some glimmer mist and adding touches of glitter on there as well. And then a perfect example of using this with your shimmer card. How fun is this? A gorgeous 8x8, again made by Donna. Really fun colours that work perfectly together with those coordinating gemstones, and then just simply your hooks cut from your sticker balls so it fits straight on there perfectly. Some absolutely fantastic makes have been made by the team. There was so many cards as well sent to Hobby Maker, using these in so many different ways. So if you want more inspiration, you can watch that show back. We're going to recap our Win It Weekly question one more time before we go to Becca. But this week you could be winning our Topper Favourites Collection 5. There's absolutely all sorts included in here. You get 32 toppers in total, and the question we're asking this week is, what country holds the world's largest tent? Is it A, Kazakhstan, B, Canada, or C, Japan? So like, share and comment for your chance to win, and the winner will be announced on Friday's show. Okay, straight back to you.
Okay, we're going to do a scrapbook page.
Nice.
This was also requested by yourself as well, because you thought they were so fun for scrapbooking.
I think the frames and the shapes that we've got just work incredibly
They're so
well.
Good. And then obviously you can bring it together with those letters to create amazing memories. Rach did it in the magazine. I was just seeing if we had
She did.
Oh, we have actually got a copy. Just down there.
Is the one behind you? No.
It's that one there on your left, bottom shelf, with the little post-it note, that one. Oh, is it in a packet? Sorry, I didn't realise.
I was trying to find one that was open, but I don't think we've got one, have we?
What a shame.
But no, she did use this.
So I'm going in with one of Rachel's scrapbook pages, which is just a piece of grey board. And I'm going in with the Duo Design paper pad, industrial textures and beautiful brick.
And if anyone is thinking how they can sort of source their grey board, this sort of size, because it is larger than the 8x8 that we do have, then you can use the back of your A3 selection. So if you've got your A3 Inkme or your A3 super size pads, then they've all got grey board on the back, so you can use those in that way.
Absolutely. I think I have bought a scrapbook as well, so sometimes you can just go straight onto those pages. So I'm just going to, this one, I've kind of chosen this one because these bricks tile really well so that you don't have to, you know, the joins are much more forgiving. So again, I'm just going in with trusty old construction glue. This has been my best friend for this show. I'm going to line up those bricks. Like I say, it doesn't matter that they don't marry up perfectly. It's a brick wall, it's not a problem. So then we're going to just cut off, again, the rest of that overhang there. There's obviously quite a lot because we only needed like sort of 3 inches on that. So perfect. And then I'm going to do the same again with my other pieces.
Yep, if you've got your magazine, it's page 91, Scrapbooking with Rachel. She uses a lot of things that we've got on the show today, including the rectangles to create gorgeous frames, using the numbers and the letters as well. And she's also used some of our pages from our envelope making collection,
which I love,
which is really, really fun as well.
Absolutely love it. It's such a nice project. And again, I'm just for this bit, I'm going to go straight on to that remaining cardstock. It's so nice, isn't it? And again, just a really nice way to keep those memories. So we're just going to go in with the rest of our paper to get that all down. It looks so good. It does, doesn't it? I'm so glad I went. Honestly, this was just such a great choice. So again, just going to cut off any of that remaining overhang on here. And there's plenty to use for another project, and that just looks so great, doesn't it? It gives that really fun texture. So the theme of my scrapbook page is actually going to be my nephew's 18th birthday that we celebrated a couple of months ago. So Alan's kindly printed some pictures for me, just on normal printer paper. It's, you know, it's nothing fancy, and I'm going to put those dies on as well. So let me just tape this one down. Oh, we look so cute on that one. So I'm just going to tape this down just on here. So once I get these photographs on, I can then sort of start placing my other items on there. So again, I'm just going to move that out the way, and then I'm just going to go in with my trimmer here to get the rest of this off. It's just copier paper, so it'll cut absolutely fine.
Is it scrapbooking that you're going to be using these for? Are you going to be using them with your card making? Are you going to be trying new crafts this year?
Absolutely.
So you're going to be using your dies for soft crafts, so you're going to be cutting out nice shapes to be able to quilt with, or create different designs with. Let us know how you're going to be using your dies, because remember, as long as you've got these dies, they are tools that you can use with so many different fabrics. You could be using these with your craft metal sheets, you could be using them with your fabrics, with your mirror, with your cardstock.
Weddings for like table numbers, personalised favours.
Yes. There's so many incredible ways in which you're going to be able to use them. You could use them for like your place settings, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Just have, like the big letter, the first letter is like the die cut, and then the written words to be able to put them onto little bits and pieces. There's so many fun ways you could use them. Like you said, favours, personalising your favours.
Yeah, it's so great, isn't it?
You could even go to the extent of doing like monograms and putting them on like candle holders.
Oh yeah, that'd be an ace idea.
So home decor projects you're covered for as well. Absolutely everything.
Okay. This tape today is not my friend.
Super sticky, isn't it?
It really is. I should have popped a bit of lint on there. Poor Josh. Right, let's just gonna try and see if I can salvage this one. Yeah, it's really, really stuck down on there.
Do you want to see if I can get it off while you cut your other bits?
Yeah, do you not mind? Cheers. I don't mind if you can't get them perfect. It's not a problem. Right, so for my rectangular one, I've got these two here, and then I'm going to place that on there. So I've gone for the holly green mirror and some, again, some more paper from that pad. So I'm just going to simply just pop some foam pads on here to pop a bit of dimension on. I'm sorry, Nat. It's dreadful, aren't they? It's really stuck.
Just needs a little bit of teasing.
Normally, I forget how strong that Gemini is on your tape. I
think it's the paper as well that's got with it being just like a standard copy of paper,
I know.
it also
Super thin, isn't it?
doesn't give you much give.
Much room.
But I think we've done an okay job.
Excellent. This is great news. And then as well, I'm going in with that next so these are both from those Dotty rectangles. And like you say, because they're such big dies, if you are doing scrapbooking, they're perfect, because I don't even think that's the largest one. I think that's the second to largest one.
Is that one the one that fits like 7x5?
Yeah.
Because I do love the fact that that has been worked into it as well, that they are
It's great,
set
isn't it?
sizes. It's super, super handy.
It's amazing. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some other dies to sort of decorate this page. So we've got this gorgeous cogs die from our Animal Arcadia. Again, I just thought that I'd give it that really nice sort of manly feel. So I'm just going to see where I've put my glue stick.
Is there one in the cupboard?
Yeah, I think so. And I need to be honest, I'm going to die cut the rest. I'm going to do the rest of my die cutting anyway, so it's fine. I can, oh, it's there. I've seen it. It's hunky-dory purple and it's blended into my box. So I'm going to cut out the rest of my initials.
I don't think I've done too much of a bad job.
It's fine. We can put some
It just makes it like look like he's got a little bit of a ripped jean.
That's so cute. Thanks, Nat. Right, so we've got his name there and we've got 18. We need to do that ordinal again because I pinched it for the other one. So we've got these letters on here. So again, let's add some dimension. And like I say, if that happens, just pop a gemstone or an embellishment on, nobody will know. Thanks, Nat. So again, let's go in with some nice foam pads on here. Want plenty on this sort of, especially like I say, if you are using your copier paper. You do want that nice coverage. So we're going to pop that onto there, just like so. And then we're going to pop that into there. So I've got my glue stick. And again, like I say, you can be getting all, you know, the party time would have worked with those balloons. But again, I really wanted to give it that industrial touch. And again, sometimes we do these shows and then, you know, you might not see this cogs die for ages, so it's nice to bring it back in. Just giving
Myra
that
says, just getting started with scrapbooking. It's so great to see a demo and the ideas in the magazine too. Hopefully it's something that we can do a little bit more this year, as everyone has sort of taken it.
Caught the bug.
They have, haven't they?
Absolutely. And then we've got his other little picture here. So we could actually bring that in there. That would be quite nice. And then we'll just pop some little foam pads along the side. So that was his present. He got like a little personalised red.
Personalised red.
Yeah.
He's not passed his test yet though, has he?
Yeah, he has,
He
yeah.
He has, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
Because he passed before you.
I know, don't.
I remember now.
It's something he teases me about very often. So we're going to just stick that onto there. And then I kind of want, before we stick our letters on, I want some more bits and pieces out of that pad. I want some, I've got that left over. I want some like banners.
Oh, nice.
Just to put along this corner.
Just to fill up that space.
So let's maybe use this sort of rocky piece. And then maybe we got another sort of, this one will be really nice.
Got your banner punch as well.
I brought my banner punch in,
yeah.
Yeah, I've got it. It's here. Okay, so let's just start doing these first of all. So I'm going to just pop that out the way for just a little second, squidge this in, find those grooves, and then just simply, yeah, that's punched out really nicely. And then I'm going to just cut these other ones down. So I want a nice sort of 2-inch one for this. And then what's the other size? 1.5. They're in 1/2 inches, aren't they? Obviously you can do it differently. You just have to take your time lining it up. So again, let's grab that punch and we'll get that in. It just neatly, obviously with paper, you just need to take a bit more time. Just to slot that in, push it in, and then give that a nice good punch. So satisfying as well, isn't it?
Instant banners. perfect banners as well. No having to take a little bit more off there and a little bit more here.
No, I know. I think that's just caught there. So let me just try and go this way so that I can get that really, sometimes with paper it's obviously very thin. So you just want to maybe just pop that through.
It's the biggest pest of all because you should be able to cut paper so easily. But with dies, with punches, sometimes it can be the most troublesome product.
But that
should be the easiest.
I know. But like you say, in getting that sort of finish, how hard would it be to cut those freehand? It would be so difficult. Again, let's carry on with our trusty construction glue. So we're going to get a bit more on those and start popping this all together now. So we've got our lovely banner strips.
Rory would like to know what the paper pad is that you're using, Bex.
Yeah, I'll bring it back in. It's this one here, industrial textures and beautiful bricks.
There you go.
All of the papers from that. The Miri is Holly Green and the Cogs die is from the Animal Arcadia selection that we did a few months back. But yeah, it's such a great paper pad, isn't it?
Paper pads are really good as well for things like this, for your scrapbooking, where you've got lots of designs and textures that you can bring in together, especially because we design them so that both sides work really well together, so it is really perfect.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm going to put the 18 down there now that I've decided. This is quite a busy scrapbook page. You can obviously do it a lot simpler if you want to. I just wanted to show off a lot of different techniques in there. So again, we've just got that little pop of Miri coming through.
Andrea said my daughter got an Insta camera for a gift and she was hoping to get into scrapbooking, so I'm going to show her this demo.
Oh.
Andrea, have a look online at envelope scrapbooks as well, because they're 3x4 envelopes are the perfect size for your Instax cameras.
You've got one of those, haven't you?
I've got one. Mine's the Polaroid one, but it's a square one, so it doesn't work as well. Well, you can do it with your 4x4s, but envelope scrapbooks are really cool. So you can get 3x4 envelopes, sort of stick them together, and then they're the perfect size for sticking on your Polaroid. So have a look at that as well, because it's really fun. I've done it a couple of times.
Yeah, because you had loads from your wedding, didn't you?
Yes. We put those in our guest book though. They're all stuck down in the guest book.
Oh, are they? But they are just, again, it's such fun. And it says in the magazine, you know, how often do we have pictures on our phone of all these special memories, and they just get forgotten about in the clutter of your phone. And I mean, I've got 7,000 pictures on my phone.
Wow.
It is ridiculous. A lot of them are screenshots of cards. But you know, 7,000 pictures, and you know, you just never ever look at them, and just to pick out these two and highlight them in this way and bring crafting into it as well is just so good. So I'm just sort of placing those letters nice and sort of randomly, just giving those a good press. They just need a minute to stick and to bond. And again, just going in with that glue all the way around. It dries clear as well, so it's perfect for little light things like this. Got his full Sunday name. Oh, is it? Oh, it might be actually. That's fine, I can change it.
I didn't even notice.
I didn't. So again, let's just get that. Yeah, I've got a little bit of time. A little bit of time with that glue. Yeah, that does look a bit better. It's weird, isn't it? It's quite symmetrical, but then it's like...
Just a tiny bit shorter.
Just a tiny bit shorter, isn't it? Okay, so again, I'm just going to give that a really good press now with my hands to make sure they're all stuck. I'm just going to move those out of the way. And then I'm going to flip it over and cut my overhang off on those banners. And then again, you could just keep going and going until you're happy with it.
Yeah.
But I think
it looks good.
I'm good with that.
It looks really good. It's super, super fun, isn't it? And like you said, if you've got a big 12 by 12 album and you're collating all of these memories, like you might be doing a 2023 scrapbook.
Yeah.
So going through all your photos from the year, maybe doing it like month by month or occasion by occasion, then this is a fantastic way of being able to do that. And everyone's getting into scrapbooking this year as well. So it's great to be able to see lots of demos and inspirations for you to be able to use as well. That is all we have for today. We've got three actually incredible bundles for you today, starting off with our incredible Dotty, delightfully Dotty initials and ampersand. There we go. So you get the full alphabet in here. You get 26 dies in total, 26 letters, sorry, and then you get your ampersand, so 27 dies in total. All of them ready for you. Then we've also got your initials and numbers. So you've got your numbers included in here with your ordinals, so you're going to get all of that included for you. And then we've got for you to match alongside them two brand new and absolutely awesome nesting dies. So we've got your rectangles and we've got your circles for you. An absolutely incredible deal. Remember, add them to your basket, add your reward points to your basket. Make sure that you can make this as perfect for you. And if you don't want to get the huge bundles, remember you can buy all of the nesting dies individually at $19.99. You can buy any of the letters individually for £2.99, or we've got that incredible offer of 4 for £10 as well. So you're going to get a little bit of a saving doing it that way. No matter how you want to shop, there's ways for you. Just head onto the website and have a look at everything we've got available for you today. There'll also be a gallery with all of the different bits and pieces that the team have made with these, so pop over there to there for more inspiration. On Hobby Maker today, Anne-Marie is back, and she is back with a bang, a big one, because at 1 p.m. she has got some brand new square little books, including 3 brand new 7x7 masks.
I love them.
Those masks. They're going to be a sellout. They were last time. They're going to be a sellout though, those. And then at 3 p.m, join her for the brand new launch of our super size construction glue. It's not one to miss. And then she's also going to be taking a look at these Moonstone dies, as well as looking back at some other products that she has launched throughout the day. And then next up tomorrow, Becca and Kat are going to be back with those little books and those super size construction glues. So if you can hold on, join us tomorrow.
Yes.
If not, join Anne-Marie today for lots of inspiration and to see the incredible new pads that we are bringing to you. Have a lovely day. We'll see you all again tomorrow.